friends, this is Leslie from Mermaid Cove Studio, and I am on today for a Decorate Your Life project share. Now, I've been doing a little bit of smaller projects that I can add to other projects. So today, I worked with honeybees and summer breeze. We're working with a cozy summer grouping. We've got spring cottage blooms, which was absolutely adorable. I loved it. And we also had the Besties, which were these little friends right here. That came as part of that collection. We had Nestled. Let me grab this one. Nestled in Spring. And I loved this one. I love them all. Honestly, I love them all. And I love that they can all work together color-wise and subject-wise. It's adorable. And then this one here is Honeybees and Summer Breeze. And the colors work with the other two collections. I've really enjoyed this one too. I love those little bees with their sweet little faces. Look at their sweet little faces. And the colors on it are spectacular. So I've done a few different projects. I've done a banner. I've done a binder book, which I think these are going to go in. But we'll talk about what these are and what you can do with them. I've made a card and a memory dex card for a challenge. Oh my goodness, I forget all the different things that I've made. And even some things that I haven't shown when I've just made a quick card as a gift. So what I did today, and I've done this project before, not necessarily with Decorate Your Life papers, but I love the project. I love the simplicity of it, and I love the dimension of it. And you can make it as dimensional as you want. I saw the technique for this and what they did with the technique, and I cannot for the life of me remember the lovely creator's name. I didn't do what she did. I think she made an accordion album with hers, and I've used them this way as tags or things to put in my journal with dimension. So this one here, it can be used different ways. I am literally using, I am using up scraps on this, kind of what I have left. That's why you keep everything, so that you can cut out good stuff like this and do some layering. I probably will come back and do some inking on it, because I think that would look really good. It looks really good on this collection. This is a belly band that keeps this closed. Now, you don't have to make a belly band. You can do other things. I just happen to like that I could add more dimension to it. So that was my belly band. And then this is the front. And what this does, essentially, is I'm going to open it. It pops up, and you can see the dimension there. And what I did is I added some, I want to say this is not acetate paper. This is like one of the photo pockets where you do your letters or whatever, or the big layouts. That's scraps. Is what I've got going on here. So essentially, you've got you've got 3 pieces, and you could do another one on the back to cover up this. And normally I would, but I think because of how I may use this, I'm going to leave it, because I think I'm going to glue it into my binder album that I've been working on. I haven't done a whole lot to it in the last couple of weeks. There's been a lot going on, and in all honesty, Mondays are for Luca, and he's my youngest grandbaby, and he comes and he hangs out with me for the day, and then I take him back to his mom and dad in the afternoon. So essentially I babysit him, but oh my goodness, Mondays are for Luca. And at the end of the day, we're wiped. All of us are wiped out. So I've been keeping my projects a little bit smaller right now. This one, I love making this project because of the simplicity and what I can do with it. What I've done in the past is I've put it in photo albums, and then you can put pictures. I've used them as tags, and you can put a sentiment in there, something stamped or something where you can layer but still close it up, and then that's the front. So it just pops open like this, and I just added this in this little pocket that I put over here because I made a boo-boo, and I'm like, how am I going to fix that? And this is, we've got more of the characters, and it ended up being a pocket. Now, when I use it, we will also, I can add more ephemera. I just didn't have time to cut more out. I will cut some goodies out to put along this edge. I just love this bee. Isn't she sweet? She's a doll. Oh my gosh. Down below here, you can write your sentiment, or you can put a pocket and add more goodies. You can use this as a card, make your envelope, and then you can put a pocket here and do, I don't know, some dollar bills or some gift cards. I like how this turned out. And this paper does all the talking. I don't feel like you have to do too awful much to it, but I'm all about my layers and that kind of stuff. So you're always going to see that from me. And then this one, it's the same project, just what was put on the belly band. And this little belly band has like a little dimension to it. And it was just a way that I could use this scrap piece of paper and get the most out of it. But look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at how sweet they are. Hanging out at their little house, visiting their friends, checking out the beautiful flowers. Okay, and then we pop this one open, and let's take a look at this one. So here I have got, this was kind of a leftover piece. And instead of, well, this was literally left over. There was nothing more to it. So I didn't have a whole bee. I only had half of a bee. And so I've got her peeking out like around the corner. And I thought that was a cute way to use that. And then this was also a little scrap, and I cut out this little bee with their little popsicle. Isn't that cute? Now you can go ahead and punch a hole up here, add ribbon or whatever, an eyelet, and use it as a tag. I think it's a really sweet tag. You can do like a, let me see, something like this. Oh, what have I got here? Let's use this. Let's see if I can use this. So this right here would end up, if it were bigger, let's just say I put a photo on it and just glued it onto the back, maybe dimensionally a little bit. I'm not afraid for these to get too thick, even though they, they come down. I think it still looks great. You can look back on my channel and see the different things I've done. Mostly it was last year. Here I did a little pocket. I used, this one is my favorite crocodile corner chomper. I'm going to say I've had this one for a really long time. And it has the scallop and the stub. Yep, the stub and the scallop on it. I mostly use the scallop. It's my favorite one. I love the softer edges. And so I did that on all of them. I kind of chomped those out around the corner there. I did the pocket and I made it match the background. And then I've got a little tag that's in here. Now, depending on how you use it, again, it can be a card. You can put a gift card here, put some dollar bills here, write a sentiment, like maybe stamp a sentiment on this. I would do it this way. Look at the beautiful lace background. And this is scrap paper from the same collection here. It's absolutely stunning. And then you can take it and do whatever you want with it. So if you want to add it into a journal, you can journal on it, hidden journaling. If you want to add pictures to it, I think it makes an adorable little gift. You can stack them together and make some kind of a mini album out of them. I might try that for next time. I've seen it, I've never done it, and I've wanted to do it, so I've got to make time to do it. So this is what I did for this week for Decorate Your Life. I hope that you've enjoyed it. All the information for these collections will be in the box below. You can hit any of the links and it'll take you right to, you can go to Etsy and shop. You can go to decorateyourlife.com and shop. Right now, I believe there is a 50% off sale on some of the things in the store. I also have a 15% off card. Just put Leslie 15 in and you'll get an additional 15% off. Put some goodies in your cart and go shopping. Go get those things that you want. So there's a lot of different types of paper there, but these are the collections that we have been working with right now. All right, my friends, until next time, thanks for stopping in and go shopping. Go hook yourself up with those beautiful, beautiful paper collections.